right, so today we have Miss Kayla, aka Miss Casual K. Would you like to introduce yourself?
You already did.
For sure. All right, so look, she a YouTuber, Instagrammer, and a tweeter. So yeah, what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
What's your favorite color?
Royal blue.
What's your favorite number?
6.
What's your top five favorite foods?
Fries. Steak. Fruit. Cannoli. And seafood. Ooh, seafood. How I forget seafood?
What kind of seafood?
All of it.
You like
I like
shrimp?
calamari. I like squid. I like sushi. I like mukbangs. I mean, I can't really say I like crawfish. That's the only one because it's like, what is crawfish? Like, every time I eat it, I don't feel like, what am I eating? Like, I don't know. I'm confused about crawfish. There ain't nothing really in there. I don't know what you sucking on. Uh,
Not, or they stuck on it for the flavor. That's all. Not for the actual meat or
I
nothing.
thought so. I was like, ain't nothing in there.
Well, all right,
But I like
so
seafood.
you like crab and shrimp?
Hmm.
For sure, for sure.
Fish, fried, broiled,
It don't matter.
all that.
For
Hmm.
sure. All right, so boom.
Oysters now, like raw oysters now.
You like raw oysters?
Mussels, clams. I just started liking like raw oysters. Like I first time I tried was a kid, I ain't like it. Now I like them. I can eat them. I need it with a cracker though, like that with like raw like sashimi, sushi, the slice, just fresh fish. I need like rice to eat with it. I can't eat it by itself. I need like rice with it, or like with that too with the raw oysters. I need the cracker with it.
Do you eat okra?
Hmm.
For sure. That's all that matters.
I'm tired of the okra slander on Twitter. Y'all don't
Okay.
know flavor. Oh my gosh, y'all like that slimy? Yes, it's delicious.
For real,
Y'all
they
know how
just
to
don't know
season
how to
y'all
cook.
food.
They don't know how to cook. Right. It's not my fault your grandma can't
Oh
cook.
my gosh, like and they don't like beans, either like black eyed peas and lima beans. Like what's wrong? Y'all don't know how to season your food. That's what the problem
Mm-mm.
is. It ain't the food fault that you don't know how to dip and dash. You don't got no soul in your. You don't got no soul when you cooking. That's your problem. Y'all trying to follow measurements. I don't got measurements. Okay, it's a feeling. It's like I feel like this is enough. That's how you season your food.
Yeah.
I'm sick of y'all.
Mm-hmm. Sick of y'all for real. All right, so boom. What five countries would you visit?
Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna be ignorant. I don't know. Africa country. Just wait. His face. Oh Jesus. Cuba. Puerto Rico. Jamaica. Um, London. There's or Britain.
Did
Great
you
Britain.
say
You know what
London ass?
I'm saying. Great
Yeah.
Britain. I don't
Really.
think I'm thinking of cities because I know like cities I would go to like I want to go to this city. Da, da, da.
No,
Not
well
like the
you can
whole
name.
country. Like
No, you can name the top
um
cities around the world. That's cool.
okay Paris, France, London, um San Diego, New York. Nowhere else.
It's all good. You name like 10 on. You good.
Yeah,
You
like four,
good.
but I say
All
Houston,
right.
Texas.
Houston. Word up. All right. So, would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Can I just stay on Earth? Just listen. Deep sea diving. Cause I done see some videos and like they be discovering these creatures and like I don't want to be down there. I can't swim. One, two, space. That's a whole predicament. It's just like I'm floating. I haven't even gone on an airplane yet. I'm afraid of heights. Like imagine you get lost in space. You just floating like to endlessly, and you have nowhere to drop to. You just float tirelessly through the cosmic realm. I'm gonna stay where God put me. He put me here. That's what I think I should stay. I don't need to do the extracurricular activities outside of that. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right. What are you? I'm sorry. I told you this is unprofessional. I don't care. Yawn, burp, fart. All
Oh my
right. So,
God.
what are your top five exotic animals? Top four. What are your five?
Okay, boom. I want a chinchilla, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want a chinchilla. I'm gonna get me a chinchilla, and I'm gonna name him Chili. Anyway, two, sloths. Three, otters. Four, what else I like? Penguins. Five, dolphins.
Would you ever have
The beluga whale. No, beluga whale. No, not the beluga whale. I don't know. Never mind.
That's the
Dolphins.
white whale.
Because I'm trying to make sure the blue whale is the one that's like the round head.
Is it white?
Like it's a different one. Yeah. That one. Because when I went to the aquarium when I was a kid, that's the stuffed animal I got from the aquarium. It was soft.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I like the zoo. I like animals. It's sad that I like animals, but I be eating them. he's like, I'm trying not to laugh.
For real, I'll be trying to hold it in. I can't sometimes though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like I can go sometimes. Like sometimes I be like so sick of eating meat. I be like, all right, I'm just want some veggies and some fruit. But, And okay, I'm gonna rant right quick since we on this discussion of veganism. Listen. Sick of y'all. I understand we're going vegan and all this and stuff. Listen, I don't care how many times you fry, slice, dice, and sauce it up. A cauliflower, it is not a wing. No, baby, that is cauliflower dipped in whatever sauce you decided. That is not a wing. I'm so sick of. I just saw a video of like with that whole Popeye's chicken phrase. Somebody made vegan Popeye's chicken sandwich, and it's like this. It's called taste or something. It's like this play. This arts and crafts that they be doing, frying up. Talking about this is a chicken sandwich. Baby, that is an art project. That is not a chicken sandwich. I don't care what you talking about. That ain't it. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're vegan, be vegan. I understand, I love the little Gardein stuff. They be having the vegan fish fillets and stuff like that. And the chicken nuggets, those are actually really close to what y'all talking about. The other stuff y'all be making at y'all house, it's this little paste thing that they be making. That they be saying is chicken. And like, and if you season it right, it tastes like the real thing. No. I don't care how many times y'all be talking about some soul food, like vegan Thanksgivings. Listen, I understand the side orders being vegan and all that. I understand that. But when it comes to the meats, don't even have it. Like if you vegan, why you would want even the thought of I'm possibly eating chicken? That's my rant. That's my. If you're gonna be vegan, be vegan. But I don't want to hear no. I done made me some vegan shrimp, baby. That is cauliflower rice. If you don't take that off your plate and say you eat cauliflower rice and love yourself a little more. Stop saying that. Stop lying to yourself subconsciously. Cause that just make me mad. Just like, why would I lie and say, "Oh, I'm eating vegan shrimp," when I know I'm eating cauliflower? And vegan and cauliflower wings ain't even close to boneless wings, okay? And boneless wings are chicken nuggets, but that's a whole different other rant. Next question. Boneless wings are not wings. They're chicken nuggets. They are chicken nugget bites. They are Tyson chicken bites. That's what they are. That's what boneless wings are. They ain't wings. They are chicken nuggets. You a child, go eat your popcorn chicken somewhere else. That's what that is. Oh, I love boneless wings. You love chicken nuggets. Some of okay, I'm talking about like the ones that are actually for to be taste like it. I'm not talking about the ones that be creating like some freaking cauliflower rice and they be. I'm talking about the ones like Gardein, you know Gardein and like Morningstar. They make like the stuff and it actually tastes like it. I understand those. Those are actually for what they meant to be. But the ones you trying to make like the paste turn into chicken, the cauliflower you done dressed up in sauce and said it was wings.
It's not gonna work.
That ain't it. That's what it is. Cauliflower rice. It ain't no wings. It'll never be a wing.
All right, so check this out. Cause I'm vegan and you just disrespected all my type of food. Like, I ain't saying nothing. I was just gonna see how far you got, but dang.
I'm still gonna say what I need to say.
Real.
Like,
all right, so look, check this out. At Hardee's, they got this new thing called the something burger. I can't remember, but it's like a vegan burger.
Impossible burger. I understand those. Those are okay. I understand those. But like a black bean burger, it's better than no. The vegan burgers, yeah, black meat, no, it's not a burger.
For real.
The cauliflower wings, no,
it tastes the same though. It tastes exactly the same.
No, you are lying if you told cauliflower. You are lying. You are lying.
You know,
cauliflower tastes like a wing.
It's not. It's all about how you flavor.
Okay, how many times you saw? What you say?
It depends on how you flavor it. You can flavor it just to taste just like chicken. Yeah, dude. It tastes just like
cauliflower with some sauce on it. That's what it is.
Girl, listen.
It is stir fry. That's what that is. That is stir fry, sir. And you just need to stop lying to yourself. That is not no wings.
For real. All right, so look,
no.
Let me tell you this.
That little paste, that little clay I'll be making, art project, no.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you this. I'm really not no vegan, bro. I just want to see what you was gonna say. For real.
I was gonna say the same thing.
For real. I ain't no vegan. I had shrimp yesterday. For real. I tried the Impossible burger though. That joint was good, but I only got it because they gave out free coupons at my school. That joint was like $8. I'm not paying $8 for some. I wish it was meat. It was good though.
But the Gardeins the Gardeins actually taste like good substitutes. Like I like their orange chicken nuggets they got and stuff, but they're good. That's actually, good. That's what it's meant to be. But the cauliflower you trying to make it to a wing, that
ain't it.
It ain't never gonna be it. It will never be that. It never will. It wasn't born to be that. No. It is not a wing, baby. That is a what? Cauliflower. That you wanted in some sauce.
Girl, I forgot what question was on. The exotic animals. That's what we was on.
I
You
already
gotta
answered
answer.
that.
Yeah, you answer that. All right. So my next question is: do you have any pets?
Yeah, my dog Molly. She
Your
gonna be
dog
10
Molly.
next month. I had her since I was 10.
Dang, that's what's up.
Hmm.
Dang, that's what's up. Your dog gonna live forever.
I hope so, cause I'm gonna cry when she go. Ooh. I be telling my mama that I be telling my mama that too about her. Like, if you think I'm gonna walk this earth without you,
He gonna get there and be like, "Girl, where you
we
come from?"
in this together.
For real. That's what's up.
I told my mom some crazy years. I said, I hope I remember you in my next lifetime. I hope I'm gonna try to remember everything. We probably all come back once again. We all have that feeling when we're young. We feel like we're here again, but you just don't remember your memories. I feel like we just don't remember our memories.
For sure.
But I wish it would be like we could remember our memories when we come back.
Okay, I'll be so much smarter. For real.
Exactly. Like, you would live a lot better if you just, you know. I don't know. Death is a weird concept.
Me too. Me too. All right. So my next question is, what are your 5 favorite drinks?
Water, water, and water, and water, and water.
And you don't like apple juice?
I don't drink nothing.
You know, there ain't nothing.
Not really. If
Damn.
I drink juice, it's like cranberry juice, orange juice.
What about smoothies?
I don't make them. I don't buy them.
What about milkshakes?
Uh, I mean, I don't get them like that, but they alright.
I feel you. I feel you. I be drinking. I be drinking water too. That
Now I
don't
got me
kill
an
me.
alkaline water pitcher and changed my life. Oh, my skin look like this in Fenty Beauty, but I done got an alkaline water pitcher. Amazing.
For real. So it got like a filter in it. How that work?
It's a filter. Yeah, it's a filter to make your water more alkalated. I probably got like 20 more days on that thing. Now I'm thinking about it, but it's 60 days on it, and then I switch out the filter. I buy some more filters and switch them out. It's good.
That's what's up. So one
Alkaline
filter
water gets
lasts
your
you like
skin popping. That's what you're supposed to. You need a lot of alkaline in your system. Like, you're supposed to eat a lot of green vegetables because they're alkalated and all that health stuff.
that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So boom. Do you like shopping?
Got no money to shop, but I like shopping.
For real. All right. So what's
I got no
your
money to shop.
all right? So when you do get you some bread, do you like shopping online or in the store?
Online, I hate in the store shopping. I find better stuff online,
For real.
and I know how to find the deals, so I'd rather
Okay.
shop online.
Put that
Cause
coupon
today
code
is
in.
Prime Day. Amazon got these deals. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy me another SIM card, cause memory card, cause they got a one for it's like 1 T on there. That means that's a lot of storage, and it's on sale. But it's on sale for $200. I was like, I ain't finna buy that. But I would buy the other one that I got, the 215 gigabytes. I might buy that one
That's what's up.
because it's Amazon Prime Day today. They got them deals.
That's what's up. 1 T. That's crazy. I don't even need that much
I was like,
space,
dang,
bro.
I'll forget the. That's a lot. That's a lot of space.
For
Like, it's
real.
gonna take a minute. Like, you gonna have over like 10,000 videos in
For
that.
real. That's gonna gotta take you 5 years,
Cause
bro.
that's what you use. You use the T's for like when you do make music. When people make a lot of music, they buy the T's. You can make a lot of music and put storage in there.
My next question is, when you go online shopping, what's your 5 favorite websites to go to?
Amazon, eBay, rainbows here and there. Um, that's about it. That's about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
find everything on Amazon because I don't care about like brands like that when it comes to clothing and like that. If it look good, I'm gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's what's up. All right, so in my school, like K through 12, we had elementary school, middle school, and high school. Is that what y'all have, or is it called different?
excuse, all in one school for y'all?
No. We have elementary school, we have a middle school, and we have a high school.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
What grades are in your middle schools?
all right? Middle school is 6th grade through 8th grade, 6, 7, 8.
Here we have like elementary school, middle school was 6 and 7, a whole school for just 8th grade, and then high school.
What's the 8th grade school called?
And then we also got freshman academy. I think they switching it now, but they built a whole nother academy right next to the high school for freshmen to be in the freshman building, and then everybody else be in the other building because they didn't want the freshmen to get pregnant by the seniors, but they still got pregnant by the seniors, so now they mixing them again.
Nah, my matter of fact, look, my city, my county ain't got enough money for that at all. It got matter of fact, it got to the point it's bad now. Like they don't next year they switching 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade with high schoolers. They putting them together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel like that's about to bring some more pregnancies too. But
Oh my god.
for real,
But yeah,
for real.
6 and 7 for one school. And then plus you got we got a lot of schools here too. But this is like Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix City. Then the next city over is Columbus, which we just separated by the Chattahoochee River, which is not that long. So it's just like we all like on the border or whatever. And like Columbus got like I think around 11 high schools and like other schools over there.
It's not that big.
Yeah, cause they getting close to having now like the same amount of population as Atlanta, Columbus is. And then we got a lot of military people too, cause we by Fort Benning to the base, so it's like it's a lot. And then here in Phoenix City, how many elementary schools we got? Lakewood, we got Ridgecrest, Lane, that school. I think we got 5 elementary schools here, 5 and 6 in Phoenix City. So this would happen. So 8th grade, South Gerard is in like South Phoenix City, so that's like the hood. So like the white kids, we had white kids like that in 8th grade. They all went to Columbus, and then everybody came back and went to Central.
That's what's up. All right, so yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so what do they call your 8th grade school?
South Gerard.
Huh?
South Gerard.
No. I'm talking about like around the
South
around.
Gerard School.
I'm talking about around around your whole state and your whole state. Like, what is 8th grade school called? Is it just called 8th grade school, or is it called like intermediate school? What's it called? Like high school called high school.
See, PCIS was called Phoenix City Intermediate School. That was 6 and 7. They don't even call it like 8th grade school or nothing. It's just South Gerard.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's where that used to be the high school for black people back in the day. Around when my grandma went to school, that was her high school. So yeah.
I understand. We got it like that too. All right. So what was your when you was in school? What was your 3 favorite lunches?
My what?
3
favorite lunches.
Lunches, yeah. Y'all school food was nasty.
The baked fried chicken, I like that. I sometimes like the breakfast, the grits and eggs, or the pancakes and sausage days. Chicken pot pie, chicken sandwiches. Sometimes when they did them, that's about it. Oh, and spaghetti, the baked spaghetti. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So what are your plans 5 years from now?
I don't know.
Well, what do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I don't know.
for sure.
Being honest, like I don't know. I'm tired of planning. Like I'm just gonna go with the flow for right now. I can't say where I'm gonna be at. I mean, I can say where I would like to be at. Hopefully, I'll be like signed or like touring the world, singing my songs. That's what I would like to be. But we shall see.
That goes into my next question. What do you have any special talents?
Singing. I make wigs now. I can paint sometimes. I can draw. I can cook. Write poetry. Um, do makeup
You was talking
sometimes.
about makeup. Yeah, I was about to say you talking about makeup earlier.
I play piano, play clarinet, learning electric guitar right now.
What? That's what's up. Is it
Um,
fun?
hmm?
Is it fun? Is it fun? The
No.
guitar?
I mean, it's stressful. It's fun, like, when I learn, like, other people's songs. I like to learn other people's songs quickly before I learn the actual stuff of the, like, guitar. I need to practice today before, like, my hands, because, like, I got to build up endurance for your hands. For guitar, it really hurts, but I got that.
You got your guitar with you right now?
It's over there, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna
For
go
sure. For
yet.
sure. For sure.
And I got it. What else? I try to make beats here and there, production. Trying to learn, know how to make. I know how to make instrumentation, but I just like try different stuff.
All right. So you say you make wigs. I got a cousin who make wigs. Can you can you do hair too? Can't do no hair. You just do wigs. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can do my hair.
I
I can
know
do
that's
my
right.
hair. That's what I can do.
For real.
I ain't touch nobody else's hair.
All right, so check this out. Like my cousin, she got her own little shop. Like she do hair. She got people who do hair in there, and she be selling wigs too. So like, if you ever start making some wigs and you like make them, like I'm pretty sure my cousin about them joints from you. So just like let me know later on, cause she got clientele for you, and she be all over too. She be in like Louisiana, Texas, New York, like Washington. She be just let me know if you got some wigs. For sure, just saying. FYI. All right, so my next question is, boom, what is your message to the girls of the future who are 20 years and younger, like the younger
Woo!
generation of girls?
Oh, you know. What is my message? Whoo, we're gonna get deep. Hold on. He said, "Let me back up." Okay.
You sound like you're
Young
comfortable.
girls, huh?
I had to get comfortable. Go ahead. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
To the young girls, man, you ain't gonna know what you want to really do in life. You're just gonna have to go through the motions and change your mind a million times, and that's fine. I feel like if you have a passion for anything, you should at least try it once and figure out it's actually you want to do, instead of waiting for people telling you, "Oh, you shouldn't do that." I mean, you should just try it out for yourself and see if it's for you. You know, and accumulate different skills as much as possible. Because you never know when an opportunity comes out of nowhere. Make you a YouTube channel. It's an investment. It can be one of your streams of incomes you try to make one day. Have fun. Make good friends. Make sure you have people around you that actually care about you. It's okay to cut off toxic family members too. Just because they family on me, they entitled to anything. What else? Don't let these little boys play you, and don't play these little boys either. Respect yourself. and whatever morally is fitting for you, live through it. What else? It's okay to treat yourself, take care of yourself as well as you take care of others. So I can think of right now, young
Can you talk
girls.
about pregnancy?
Oh, I mean, I don't want to. Uh. Okay, pregnancy. Don't be out here. Okay, I'm 20 years old. I'll tell my business. I'm 20 years old. I'm a virgin, but you know, but that's like my choice. You feel me? And it's not particularly a waiting for marriage. It's just more of a just, I feel like this. I was like pregnancy. Move diligently. There's a lot of things to prevent your pregnancy. Da da da. Birth control, condoms. Use condoms. And don't be leaving these niggas because he said he don't got no condom. Have your own condoms. If he can't fit the condoms you have, then he ain't the one you need to be with. And and if you can't pay no light bill, you can't pay for no Pampers. So I feel like, and don't be having sex with nobody that you can't see yourself having kids with. That's the point of sex, is procreation. So why would you have sex with somebody that you get stuck with? People get stuck with their baby daddies and stuff. You have sex with people that you wouldn't have children with, and don't be trapping nobody with the child either. What else? Yeah. Don't get pregnant unless you want to, and that's what you want in your life. Otherwise, and you feel like you can't, if you feel like you to have a person you need to like not have sex with condoms and stuff like that, well, go get your tube ties or something, because you need to figure a solution out. And just because you have a UDI or IUD or something like that, one of them in your arm, you still have to use condoms because you can't get pregnant from them, even if it's in your arm.
Casual.
The point of the matter is, use
do
condoms.
Not play. She ain't playing. I know that's right. You ain't playing. All right, so boom. My next question is, what is your message to the women 20 years and older of the future?
I thought I just answered it. I already answered it.
Oh, well, look, you good and you good. That was for the younger generation. But you good. It's the same. Women of the future. It's the same.
No, you asked me that before we got cut off before.
Now I asked you, what is your message to the girls 20 and younger?
Yeah.
This one was
what was this question?
20 and older.
20 and older? Older people. Okay, boom. Listen. Just cause you old don't mean you right. And let me feel it in the spirit. Just cause you old don't mean that you right. Okay. Just cause you lived your life, that mean everybody gotta live the way you live your life. Okay. That's all I gotta say. Be more open-minded to listen to the younger people when they tell you how you feel. Don't undermine nobody about their feelings. I hate when I meet older people, and younger people express themselves to older people, and older people always are like, "You're just young. You ain't even going through nothing." Child, every feeling is valid. I've learned in life, it don't matter. You cannot compare suffering. Everybody feel everything differently. Everybody go through different things. Just because someone hungry in Africa, everybody try to force you to be grateful of life. And you can be grateful in life and still complain about what you're going through and express yourself. That's part of life. Okay? You can't compare suffering. Don't tell nobody that they're younger, that they ain't feeling love. When they love somebody, everybody can feel love and love somebody. You can be in your teens and be in love with whoever you dating. It is possible. Every feeling is valid. Every opinion is valid. Don't try to undermine nobody because they older than you. But you do that because you're insecure about where you are in life, and they probably far ahead more than you. So, older people, get your canes together. and sit down and listen to somebody besides yourself. You don't always got to be ahead of story time. Let somebody else tell a story. Grandmama, put your hearing aid on. Turn it up. Take your teeth out so you can't talk.
There's just some questions I shouldn't ask. That's a good answer, though. That's a good answer. I ain't gonna tell you why. Dang. All right, so boom. My next question is, what would you tell your future self 20 years from now?
Ooh, girl. I don't know. Ain't nothing I can tell her. I can just only. I mean, I can't. There ain't nothing I can tell her. I mean, I'm already closer to my future self that I thought of who I was gonna be than anything. So I don't know what to tell her in the future. I don't know. I can only live to become her, whoever she is. Because right now, I think I leveled up personally and inside. I don't know who she need to be in that next life, in that next chapter. So,
What would you tell your future husband 20 years from now?
ooh, I've always thought of this. Okay, I would tell him, if we're getting married, don't promise me. A lot of people have false promises and forget that they're their own people. You can be family, like be married. I can be married and have kids one day, and we all live in the same house. But at the end of the day, we all walk out the house. We all live our own personal journeys and our own personal lives. At the end of the day, I would like to my husband. I would say this: don't promise me that you'll never change. Don't promise me you'll love me forever, because things change. We don't even know what we gonna eat tomorrow. Okay, so don't promise me. Promise me you'll grow and be the person who you need to be, whoever you are in your life, and let me know how to help you get to where you need to be. That's all I need. That's all I need. Honesty. Promise me, talk to me, whatever you're going through. I'd rather you look at me as a friend before you look at me as your woman. Because a lot of men like a lot of their women because they forget to stop impressing them and all that. I want to be your friend first. Talk to me. Communication, honesty. That's all I need. Loyalty. If you feel like you about to mess up, tell me. So then we can figure it out. But that's all. Talk to me, baby. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yes.
I know that's right.
And I would like to be married like a little bit before we had kids. I don't want to have kids first year. I like at least be married like 5 years in or something like that. I would like to definitely have us to have like our own. Oh, boom! When I ask you something, I want your opinion. I'm not asking you for no reason. I don't want no yes man. I want an opinionated man. I don't want to be like, babe, you want to do this? Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't want to hear that. No, yes, sure, whatever. I do not want to hear that. I want to hear like, babe, maybe we should do yes. Opinion. I would like us to build our house together, like design it together. I want your input on everything that we do. Even if I don't even want to run a wedding like that, but if we end up with a wedding, I want your opinion on the colors and all that, babe. What we gonna do? Yes, what are we gonna do? Not what I want to do.
Dang. Hey, shoot. That's what's up. Cause look, I be like, yep, it don't matter. Whatever you want.
No, I can't deal with that. I'm getting mad.
That's what's up.
I'm like, no, like, why would I'm not gonna say it, be like, yeah, babe, whatever. Like, I understand sometimes you do that, that's cool. Sometimes I do that, that's cool. But all the time, like, you have no opinion, and then that's how men be having resentment in relationships. They be like trying to make the woman a problem. See, I let her do everything she want to do. She always get her way, da da da. But you ain't never asked for your way, and you mad, and you ain't even said nothing. Over here nodding your head. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I know that's right.
You mad at yourself. Taking it out on her. Cause Cause you don't know how to say no.
Straight up.
Cause you think if you say no, she gonna leave you, which is just a stupid concept. And if she do, then it ain't the one you need.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You got anything else for your future husband?
If you cheat, I'm leaving. I don't care about them kids like that. I'm just saying. I like listen. That's like, I understand. Like, I want us to have our own rooms too. Like, not like we don't sleep together, but I would like have our own space in the house somewhere. Like, hey, mommy and daddy needs alone time. So, mommy needs alone time. You deal with the kids and work with me as well. Like, I don't like washing dishes. Compromise with me. I don't like washing dishes, but I'll cook for you every day, all day. You want a home cooked meal? I'll cook for you every day, in the morning to the night. Have my little music on in that kitchen. Chop, making grits, chopping up the onion, all that. I have no problem with that. But you gotta wash the dishes. All right, that's all. I don't like washing dishes and vacuuming. You do that. Work with me. Take out the trash. You know, put your stuff in a hamper. I'm not your mama. That's what we not gonna do. Hold up. I ain't your mama. I don't know what your mama did. Cleaning up after you and stuff, but I ain't cleaning up after you. I'm gonna call you out if we have company over. What is your drawers doing in the middle of the hallway? I'm gonna call you out. So you don't want me to call you out. So please handle your business. Look after yourself. I'm gonna clean up after myself. Make sure you clean up after yourself. I'm not doing your laundry. Do your laundry. There's some men, grown men, don't know how to do laundry, don't know how to wash dishes, don't know how to do nothing. Baby, you, I have no problem, teaching you if you want to learn, but if you ain't trying to learn, I'm your wife, not your maid. The only people that we gonna clean up after, I'm gonna clean up after, is them kids, because they can't clean up yet. We are gonna clean up after them kids. And another thing, boom, let me go ahead and put this. If I have, you best not ask me to get up about
hey,
my
nah,
feet.
It cut out. I ain't hear what you said. You said if I have what?
One of your big-headed babies. And you bet not ask me. You bet not ask me. I'm saying like that. You bet not ask me to get up out of my bed after I didn't have how many hours of labor, whatever I'm gonna do. To go, if the baby crying at 3 a.m. and I just been up 6 a.m. pushing out the baby. You better not ask me to get up and go check on the baby. I will file for divorce the next day because I'm not dealing with no sorry man that's not gonna help with no baby. I'm not. I'm not. I refuse. If I'm gonna take care of the baby myself, I'm gonna take care of the baby by myself, single. If it's 3 a.m., like that's all I'm saying is be considerate because I know I'm gonna be considerate of you. So if I didn't have this baby and I'm tired, people go through postpartum and all that depression. You ain't trying to help me. You ain't doing no 3 a.m. diaper feedings and all that. I'm going to make sure the milk in the refrigerator, pumped out, ready to go for you. Put it in the bottle. Help. Help take care of me, You ain't had no baby. And I think, and that's what I also think. I think men should definitely have vacation days off of work. Like when women have pregnancy, when they have their baby, they have their days off. I think men should have the same days off so they can help the wives with the babies. So why shouldn't they? People always think the woman gotta have everything on them. No, he gonna be at this house changing these diapers, feeding his baby, so baby can at least know who you are. Cause you're gonna be mad at baby end up saying mommy and daddy to me. Help with them kids. You're gonna be active. It's more than just providing. I can provide. I can go to work. Anybody can make money. That ain't nothing. Love on them kids. I done seen so many people and family members, friends, and stuff. People like tolerating stuff, and they marriage. I ain't tolerating. I'm gonna talk to you about it, and if I gotta keep talking to you about something, I'm gonna just remove myself from the equation since stuff ain't adding up.
Dang. All right, so do you have anything else to say on that topic?
I think I'm done.
I don't think
I'm just not here for the foolery. Like, it's not that hard. I feel like people make relationship harder than it needs to be. It ain't that hard. Be honest with you, with yourself. Be honest with me. Communication, effort. That's all we need to do. Don't yell at me either. If we have a conversation, we get an argument, I'm not gonna yell at you. You yell at me, then it's done. I'm gonna shut down. I'm just look at you like you're crazy because I'm not interacting with you yelling.
Dang. All right, so I don't think I'm good at these interviews, but I cannot keep my composure for nothing.
You can. You're not supposed to. You're a human being.
Listen,
You trying to be like a robot? Okay, cool. That's what's up.
real,
Like,
nah, because it's like sometimes
this is actually a good interview. I'm giving good answers.
You sure are.
I'm giving good answers.
For sure. But I'm gonna tell you why I do that. Like, because sometimes it be like, sometimes the girl be talking out of nowhere. She talk about something serious, and in the middle of her talking about something serious, I might be busting out laughing and be like, "Oh, you talking about your grandma just passed? I'm sorry." You know, like, nah, bro. So I be trying to keep it. I don't know, but I don't care. Like, you funny. I say that. You funny, and you don't care about telling the truth. You gonna tell it how you see it. That's for real. You ain't playing at all. You ain't playing no games. You couldn't have paid me enough. You couldn't pay me no amount of money to keep a straight face just there. That's how. That's what you said. Look, if you gonna wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning to check on a kid, I'm gonna divorce you the next day. What?
Like, I'm not playing. Like, it's so many men that don't like have no effort with babies. And I'm just like, if I'm gonna do this by myself, I might as well do it by myself. Like, I'm not finna beg you to take care of your child. And like, I'm trying to heal. Like, I feel like that's so disrespectful. Like, I probably will smack you at the night if you be like, babe, the baby. I'm not playing. And I was like, you know I'm in pain. I just been in like how many hours of labor, and my body's trying to heal, and I'm feeling like this, and you gonna tell me to get my behind up out of this bed to go get the baby, and ain't no problem. All you need to do is go get that milk that I already got ready in there for you. Or at least I'm gonna definitely make sure I have like a bed in there with the baby, like one of us sleep in there, have rotating nights or whatever. Like, this my thing. I don't know. I feel like it depends on when I have, but I'm like a night person already, so like I can do night shift. You gonna have to do the day shift. But I don't know. Bodies change and habits change by the time I get there. I can't hear you.
Question is,
he prepared. He got the questions. Okay.
For the women around the world. Don't play. For real. What is your message to the women around the world?
I don't know.
For the women around the world.
Figure out what you need. It's like, it's hard to women. It's hard for us to find our own way because everyone's born into something. Everyone's taught everybody different opinion. So everybody got different, traditional marriage and how a woman should be and all these other things. Everybody got different cultures and all that. But if you have the strength enough to feel like you deserve some type of change, like you don't necessarily feel like this lifestyle is for you, definitely venture out and try to figure out what's good for you.
That's cool. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. All right. So, do you have any shout outs to your friends or to your family?
No.
See what I mean? I can't keep my composure. I cannot. I'm telling you. All right. So, damn. What about the person from that's about to move to Texas?
They good.
You don't want to shout them out? I know
No
that's
one
right.
needs no shout out.
Boom. It's okay. Next
I thought you
question.
had more questions. I was
What is your
ready.
parent?
I was like, I thought he was gonna give. I thought you was gonna be like, ooh, give dating advice. Da da da. I was ready. Like, hey, better get your questions in. Better give me some. Come on. I got the answers.
All right. So boom. What did your parents teach you when you were a child that you would like to teach your children in the future?
What
I
did my
pick
mama
bad
say?
questions.
Ooh,
For real.
I'm trying to think. What did my mama say? No, my daddy. He said no. Don't get no. He would like. I have a relationship with my dad, but like he would tell me like he would have his moments where he'd be like vulnerable with me and be like, "Don't get a man like me. Get someone better." Here and there, or like my mom. I don't know. My mom always like big on like the pregnancy thing. I was so big on it. I think that's why I'm low key still a virgin because my mom like terrified me. It's like, don't have no kids. Don't do it. Like she would tell me that all of my childhood because like don't end up like me. Don't fall in love. Like though I'm like I think I'd rather like date more when I have money in my pocket than right now. I mean, I force myself to do it now just to break that bad thing in the back of my head. Like don't do it, but it's like I need to learn because I feel like that's what happened with my mom. Like she needs to learn. She dated, but she didn't even like date fully with people if it make any sense. You know, it was more like friendships because she was like she wouldn't kiss them when nothing like she was very Christian, good girl. My dad's like I don't want to tell all her business bullshit, but he was the only person she been with.
Don't
So,
tell that business. Don't tell that
but yeah, it's just like yeah, so it's like that, you know, and it's like I'm like the third, and it's like pressure on me kind of because it's like I'm the third generation girl from my mom and my grandma who didn't like marry. Well, they married, but both the fathers of their kids weren't in their kids' lives. So it's like pressure on me to like get married, make sure you're making the right decision. Da da da.
for sure. For sure. What would you like people to know about you before they watch your first video or read your first tweet?
I'm funny. If you can't tell from this interview, my personality makeup for the trash edits I be doing and the trash
I'm
lighting.
telling
I'm enjoyable. You know, people like my voice because some videos I'm like this. I'm in a very good mood, hyped, or I'm very chill. So and people just the chill ones. People always comment on my voice. People always say I have a nice voice. Grown men like as I started dating, grown men I be on the phone with them. They fall asleep to my voice. And I be getting off the phone. I'm like, I'm gonna go. Coming off the whole conversation or whatever. And then they be
you.
like, oh no. I not tell a joke. I be like, oh, what you want me to like read your bedtime story? These grown men be like, yes, read me a bedtime story. I'm like, if you don't get off my phone.
For real.
It's like it's just
That's
so
funny.
nice. It just feels like one. I'm like, okay.
All right, so how do you feel women are represented in the world?
Angry and emotional. That's the only adjectives people really give women. And then if a woman gets represented, a woman has to be one type of particular woman. She can't be like sexual, like men can get all the girls. Women can't be like that. She always has to be like a classy way, what they think professional, highly educated. She has to be like have a lot of titles, a lot of classy titles to her name in order to be respected or looked up to. A woman has to be always like seem picture perfect, which that's not the case. Men can make mistakes, but women can't. Or men can live, but women can't.
All right, so what needs to be changed to give women more power?
Just mind your business. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Like, just like, I don't know, like, I can sit here and say, oh, like, government issues, da da da. Just literally mind your business. Stop harassing women. Um, pay them what they're owed. If they have a degree, they read all the qualifications. Do that. Give people the raises that they deserve at their jobs. Respect women. Like it's not that hard. Niggas act like it's hard because they horny. Niggas can't do nothing without their dick. It's not that hard. Put it away, sir. Or somebody gonna chop it off for you. Ain't that hard.
I can't keep my
I'm
bro. I
just
can't.
saying.
I can't.
I'm just
See,
saying. They can't control themselves. They just be in a frenzy. Like dudes be falling in love if like sex be good, and it's just like, boy, they calm down. They be obsessive. They be ready to kill people, and it's just like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with men? Y'all be talking about women emotionally. Y'all, I've learned that men are very emotional than people think. Like I have guy friends, and I listen to them their stories about dating and stuff, and I've learned y'all are like more like y'all the same emotional as women are. Like, but like women are only like that when they're like deep into somebody. But y'all like that if y'all see the potential in somebody for real, for real. And sometimes women be like that too for men. They see potential in, but men, I know it's that bad over there as it is over here.
that's fine. Hold up.
Molly, I'm trying to spend money
um,
to order me something to eat, but I'm fasting. I'm trying to get back into keto because I need to stop eating sugar. That means no potatoes, no fruit, just vegetables and meat. I got almond flour. I might make me some fried okra out of that because I can eat that.
that's what's up. All right, so how do you feel about you good? You good? Sing your song. Sing your song.
I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good. You know what I'm
How you feel about black on black crime in America, in the world? Like
saying? I
black
feel
on
like it's
black
not that
crime.
much as people try to like do. I feel like it's not that much as people try to
Mm-hmm.
say. Like it's every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? But people try to like be like, oh, why y'all worried about, cops are killing black people. Black people kill people. Everybody kill everybody. Like but it's just like that's different. Like it's just different. Like I'm not saying killing people is justifiable, but in certain different elements and environments you live in, it's part of survival. But Yeah, it's just not. It ain't like it's not as bad as people think it is. Like black on black crime, like the most crime in black on black crime is like your auntie at every family gathering call you fat, or like, or like somebody talking about your hair. That's kind of black on black crime I see all the time, like roasting in the family, like unnecessarily greeting people or stuff like that.
All right. So my next question is, how do you feel about police brutality? Do you think it's real, or do you think it's something that people make up? Shit, I'll just ask the question,
You
bro.
know what? That ain't a stupid question because I done seen some. I've been seeing some crazy stuff. Some white people be talking about like it's not like literally somebody, bro. It was oh my god, it was a TikTok trend. These white people were like, racism is like a systematic like hypnosis. Like it's not even real. Like it's not even. It don't exist. Racism is illegal. How can it exist? Bro, when I read.
For real.
I was ignorant. Like I just read, so like okay, we're gonna do a video. Me and Kai here. Well, no, to Tony.
For sure.
I'm gonna interview about like y'all hate black people, black men, because I ended up I don't know how I found. Oh, this is how I found it. So I was doing some research early this morning. 'Cause I was up, and I googled why white people don't have lips, and then this article popped up.
Bruh. No.
This article this article popped up of this white man talking about how he collects racist collectibles like statues, games and posters, right, over the years. And he from Mobile, Alabama. And he helped create this, this the museum of it at Ferris State University. That's what it said, something like that in the article. And I was reading about the different it got me to thinking about like white people's obsession with black people. Like during this time, like there was segregated, it was segregation and stuff. And they had all these like different toys of black people, like, races, toms, coon type of coonery type stuff, and like black babies. There's a picture of black babies being baked for alligators. Like I was like this is an upset. Like they're still like to this day they're like collectibles, right? Finding these racist items. And there's like one game, it's called Ghetto Monopoly, and it sells, it's like eBay for $3,000, or like salt and pepper shakers or mammies and stuff are like on eBay for like 5,000 and stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like it's an upset. Like after we were freed, the segregation happened. Y'all are making like toys of black people to sell to other white people. Like this is like it was like an obsession then, and I'm like, that's just crazy. To make black people to look bad, records, people paying studio time to make racist records and all that. It's just like, wow. It was a lot that I was reading. And I was like, that's crazy. And how they was making like black people, they was trying to make black people, trying to say because black men had bigger penises, that they were over like sexual, like we were like sexual, like we had no basically had no house training, like we were savages, like we were always having sex and stuff like that. That was what I was reading in the article, how they depicted. Like there was one, it was a matchbox, and it was a black man on it, but the match was on his like say oversized genitalia on him. I was like, they done put that on a matchbox and people bought that. I was reading, I still got the article on my phone myself. I was like, I was screenshotting some of the stuff I was reading. I put it on my Snapchat. I was like, this is wild. So it's really white people really got an obsession with black people. Like after, like I don't understand. And then the whole like watermelon thing, they was trying to say, "Cool, love their fried chicken and watermelon." Like, listen, watermelon. The history of watermelon is because that was the first thing black people sold when they got emancipated, and it was a state. Watermelon is a statement of freedom, but they tried to make it like a little jokey joke. And how you mad that black people like fried chicken when y'all the ones that made us cook it for y'all in the first place?
You right. You right.
And then they would be like, "Oh, don't make it too dark." The fried chicken when they was making this fried. And then I read also about how like if something, you know, the song, the history of the song, the history of this song, the roof is on fire. That song. The history of that song is actually from slaves that helping they masters when their house got on fire. The field slaves would stand in the field and watch everybody else get the buckets of the. They would watch everybody else get the buckets of water go back and forth into like the well to go take the that fire out of the master's house, and the black people would just stand there and just watch. Gotta love it. Oh my god, history.
You have any more?
And there's literally to this day there's this place called Devil Pie, like Louisiana or something, and there's like basically it was like a concentration camp in Texas. After the emancipation happened, it was a concentration camp. Some Union soldiers caught well, I don't want to say slave, black people, and after they didn't know they were free, they were catching black people and keeping them in a concentration camp for 2 years after being emancipated. Mm-hmm. So people in Texas didn't know they were free, and they didn't know what to do with dead bodies, so they're like piled everywhere. And like to this day, there's like peach trees that grow over there. So basically, our ancestors are literally, and like no one's over there like taking care of anything. So our ancestors are literally like in the peach trees. And some people eat them peaches. I was like, boy, it's crazy.
For real.
I would be scared to go visit over there. You can go visit over there, but I'd be so scared.
That's bad. You scared to visit a place in your own country.
And I be thinking about that too. I asked my friend, like, what if like do black people, do we want to take like test results like that? That's why I feel like people be wondering why black people feel like family. Like technically we all kind of family because of the simple fact that a lot of people during slavery, they were separated from their parents and stuff, sold and traded. So you probably, I don't want to be, you know, I'm sorry. Like we probably are with like our cousins, cause like everybody was just so separated, you know. You don't even know if someone, your cousin up north, you meet somebody, you marry them up north, that could be your distant cousin.
That could be your brother. For real. They separated my like, brothers and sisters too. Shit.
And I feel like it's so like disappointing for black men to be disrespectful to black women and think they're like black women being under them. Cause like how you gonna adapt what your master taught you? Cause that's how white men treated white women. Mm-hmm. Why would you adopt those teachings? So that's another conversation for another day. See y'all, she educated, she funny. Mess with me.
For real. Alright, so I got like 2 more questions for you. My next one is we just did it. Okay. No, we just did it. Police brutality. But we didn't even really get brutality. We just got racism.
I mean, okay, it is real. It's real.
Touche.
Like, how can you fake anything that's on video camera? They be
I
live
mean, some people
streaming.
say it's
It's
not
definitely
real.
real. It's a real problem. Y'all should just defund the police. They the KKK anyway, and they got coons on the law enforcement team. Cause I mean, police don't really do nothing. They be in there doing paperwork all day. What the police protecting?
Caucasians.
Firefighters know how to de-escalate problems more than the police.
For real. You know how I feel. I ain't gonna say it, but
They need to do
all of them.
background checks. They need to do more stuff. If they really want to keep the police, they need to change. So they need to do more background checks. They need to make it more requirements to become a police officer and all this other stuff. They're not.
All right, so this how I feel. Well, I ain't gonna say how I feel. I ain't gonna say everything, but I feel like, bruh, I would put my little 2 cents in now. Listen and check this out. I feel like police should be educated because they are dumb. Every profession in this world has to go to school for multiple years. Some important professions have to go to school to get their master's, their doctorate, and it's all that. You got to take a certificate for 8 weeks in most states just to be a cop. As soon as you graduate high school, 17, 18 years old, you take a class for a couple hours, and now you can shoot people legally and get away with it.
Just like when people have to go to the
What?
military, you go to basic training for 9 weeks.
Man, listen. I'd rather have the military as our police than the regular police.
They the same. They the same.
For real. But now, like, all right, so overseas, they got this thing called, it's some type of thing. Oh, it's named after a woman because they killed a woman because of it. I think. I can't remember. But I don't know. It's something named after a woman where it's like the military can't shoot you until you shoot at them. Like, I ain't, I'm telling you, like this. I ain't saying this in America, no, but overseas, like whenever they go to battle, like even if the kids like pointing guns at them, like until you hear gunshots, you can't shoot unless they're running at you with like a bomb or something. But yeah, I don't know. Police don't have no type. There's never been nothing that said police don't shoot first or like wait a minute. There's no shoot off real. But shoot, I ain't no cop. I don't know what I be talking about. I just know they don't like us. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's too many. It's like 100 cops. 10 of them might be bad. So now all 100 of y'all bad. Like, cause y'all didn't get rid of those 10. So now all y'all corrupt. And then y'all friends as lawyers and doctors and judges, they corrupt too. Cause y'all best friends with them. So it's like, boom. And then the government, the president like police. So he corrupt too. For real. Yeah, that's it though. That's my little 2 cents. I ain't got nothing else though. Just y'all white people, we love y'all. The ones that's not racist. Just talk to y'all cousins and y'all friends and tell them stop being racist too. Cause now y'all racist because y'all friends with them. For real. All y'all racist. Even if you're not racist, but you got racist friends or racist family, that means you
And people
racist,
of
bro.
color can be racist too to black people.
For real. But I don't know. Those people, they just mad because they don't get invited to the parties and the cookouts. That's why they racist. Because they can't dance. Wait, I'm playing. I'm done. Nah. All right, but nah, for real, you're right though. Like, I know a lot of black people, especially black people on TV, who don't care about everybody else. They just care about themselves. But I feel like that's not even just black people. That's everybody. A lot of people are selfish. Like, but I don't know. I don't care though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try that over here. Please don't. You're wasting your time, bro.
Go get registered, black people. Go get your guns. They have wallet guns, girls. You can have a wallet gun. It's a foldable gun. Pow
For
pow.
real. Every black person should get their gun license. And not just your permit, your license. And all y'all should register to vote. And don't vote for Trump.
Please don't. Don't put Kanye on the ballot too, because y'all playing too much. People posting pictures on Twitter of them putting different names in the ballots. Don't do that, because some ignorant kids that just turned 18 will do that crap. Don't do that. Just vote for Biden, rip the band-aid off, and keep pushing.
Bro, if you vote for Kanye, you vote for Trump. Ain't no way in the world I'll put one of them red hats on. You got me bent. I'm dead. And to all the black people who have Trump signs in front of their house, bruh.
Keep your tap dancing shoes away from my yard.
Okay. And don't ever call me master like you be calling everybody else.
Someone said, y'all wonder why it's called the master bedroom? And I was like, oh my gosh. I don't like that no more. Can't say that no more.
This is my bedroom. This is my bedroom now. I don't know. That's crazy.
Meet Masters in his quarters.
That's crazy. I don't know. Alright, so boom. But yeah, white people, we love y'all. Just the ones who not racist and don't have no racist friends. And think about that. How many y'all got racist friends, but y'all claim y'all not racist? Or racist family members, and y'all still rock with them. Y'all racist too, bruh. Sorry. We still love y'all though, just because y'all took our religion away and made us Christians. So yeah.
You
Muslim?
No.
Mm-mm. I don't eat pig though, but I ain't Muslim. But like, I mean, I eat bacon.
I'm sorry.
I eat bacon,
he's like, I don't eat pig though.
Nah, bro, I eat bacon. I eat bacon. So I eat pig, just not like, I don't know, like ham, like turkey ham. Girl, what is you doing?
I don't know.
Girl, you better stop before people start trying to come get at me because of your signs you throwing up. Listen, I'm not affiliated with nothing she got going on at all. Girl,
I used to know how to do my alphabet in ASL. That's what they taught us in my elementary school in Montgomery. Fun fact, boom. Speaking of Montgomery, I was like the second to last person to sit where Rosa Parks sat at on the bus because they brought the bus to my elementary school before they put it in the museum. I didn't know what we was doing. I thought we were going on a field trip. I just saw a bus. I was like, this is a weird bus. It's green. I sat down on the bus. Then we low-key messed up history because I told the other kids, guys, we're going on the field trip. And they started bouncing on the chairs and was picking at the seats. And I was just sitting there. And then the bus driver came and they get the other kids, but they let me sit there for some reason. They were white, the ones that were messing up the bus. And they was like, oh, you're sitting where Rosa Parks is. I didn't know who that was. But I was confused when I saw a color only sign on the back of the bus. I was like, what is that? I was 5, y'all. And then that same night, they brought her body to be viewed in Montgomery. And then we went to the thing. I'm asking my mom where we going. She loved to not answer anything I asked her. And then we standing there in hours, and I see this old lady in the casket. She decked out in pearls. She looked so pretty. I thought she was one of my homies. And I was like, oh, she was pretty. And then left. And then my mama explained. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But you was a child, though. You ain't.
But now that same, huh?
You didn't know what the fuck was going on.
But
you
yeah, that same church that we saw her viewing her body, like, it's condemned now. That's why I feel bad for Montgomery. Like, when I was younger, when I lived there, it was like a lot of Black-owned businesses everywhere. We would go everywhere. Now I was thinking about like how Montgomery looks now, and it's like nothing's like, it's like a ghost town. Like most of the city and stuff, you go to a certain, like, the east side of it. Everything else ain't nothing there. Like the old Black-owned business, everyone moved and went to Birmingham. Honestly,
you know,
it's so sad because it's such a historic city, and it's not booming as much. Like even downtown, Because they used to have a bunch of football games there too. And even downtown where the mayor of City Hall is and stuff like that. That stuff look awful. It's just not the same.
That's crazy. All right, so like Emmett Till.
Yes. I did a paper on him in college. Cried. It was the worst paper I had to do.
Right dog.
It was hard because I got like, never mind, I don't want to get into it. But continue.
You sure? Well, I ain't gonna pressure you.
Yeah,
Good. You good.
continue.
All right. So boom, Emmett Till. So they got like a statue now. Well, they got like a monument now of him wherever he like in the city where he passed that. They got
Mississippi.
a but like the city in Mississippi.
I understand. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but I know
All
where it
right. So
is.
word, they got a
I
monument.
looked it up. They still have the
Word.
freaking gas station that where he was at is still up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like they got a monument for him, and it's like ever since they put the monument there, Caucasian people go there and shoot it up. Like every time they replace it, they get it shot back up.
Listen,
But and now it
listen.
got to the point. Go ahead.
Oh, you continue, continue.
All right, so this the last part. It got to the point where they like made it bulletproof. They got a
Hmm.
bulletproof monument for him, and they still shoot it up.
Listen, especially in that town, I looked up where that town is, and plus it's Mississippi. So there's this thing, this new show I haven't watched yet. It's called Love Cross Country, right? Love Country, whatever. It's on HBO, whatever. It's about racist historical events. They just did it like an Emmett Till like show, 2-part, whatever. And it just shows and talk about all these different things. And I'm just like, bro, like there is a thing. Okay, they talk about how in the South there's a lot of sundown states, sundown cities, whatever. So basically, you can't be there when the sun go down. So they let you know, hey, you can't be here when the sun go down, or you gonna be on one of these trees, basically. So and that's why I think about like living in the city, living in Alabama and stuff like that, because there's a lot of like, it's low key the South is still segregated because Black people in the city here, most of them are in the South part of the city, or where first segregation started, the South side of the city, or on the West. And the North and the East is usually where the white people live. And we naturally self segregate ourselves because why would I go live over there and I don't feel comfortable? Or why would I go to this store and I don't feel comfortable? They gonna follow me and watch me because I look different, you know? So we naturally in the South and in the cities in the South segregate ourselves from being around certain people with certain statures. And a lot of those, it's a lot of backwoods. Anything with I say anything like we have a rule like here, like anything once we see like red dirt, we know we where the rednecks at. So we need to hurry up, get them out of here. So I mean, it's honestly what to be expected. Something happened like that. Especially I looked up the small town where it's at and how they take care of like that gas station, what the family owned, that killed him. And I felt kind of bad for like the wife because they always blamed it on the woman, which really was like her husband like abused her, like forced her to lie and say that he said this to her because of his brother-in-law that helped kill Emmett told him that Emmett was talking to her when he really did whistle to her. He was just talking about he had a white girlfriend back home to his cousins, and the brother, the owner's brother, was mad that this black boy is, you know, walking differently, and he felt like he needed to be humbled, and so and then that it was rumors being spread because it happened when Emmett got kidnapped. It happened days after he visited because in that small town, everybody was spreading rumors like, "Oh, you had that little black boy in your store, and he was talking about how he be with white women and stuff. You need to handle that. Tell it, you know, telling that man ego that he need to handle this black boy that got nothing to do with him. And they ain't said nothing to nobody. And said, hey, we gonna tell the police that, hey, he was trying to talk to you, trying to get at you. And I was just trying to teach him a lesson. And I read like the whole dialogue. I read like the court description, all these different interviews and stuff like that of what happened, and how like the uncle had to come get, like the uncle didn't have to come get him. The man like walked into their house and came and got Emmett and told him to put some shoes on and come on. And then they said they'll be right back with him, whatever. They weren't supposed to kill him. They said the brother that made the event happen, the one that didn't kill him first, he got mad that Emmett wouldn't take back that he said he had a white girlfriend up north, whatever. And Emmett kept saying like, I'm equal as you. Like, I don't understand. Like, he was trying to tell him what his place is. He said, I am as equal as you, da da da. Then they stopped several places, beat him, da da da. And he told him when they finally killed him, and I don't want to say thank God, like where he was at, he was able to get discovered, because where they was gonna take him, they got so angry, infuriated. Where they was gonna take him, the brother had a spot where he was gonna throw him over a cliff, and where they would have never fought his body. So where they ended up like stopping that, because they was infuriated and mad and trying to intimidate this boy, and they just ended up pulling over. Like, if they went an extra where they was going, if they would have went the extra 4 miles to where they was originally going to go, we would have never even known anything about him until he would have just been a missing person report. Like, we wouldn't know nothing. And where they ended up going, like pulling outside of the road and doing something so quick and fast paced, because they ended up picking up the fan where they wrapped it around his neck to try to sink him. They got it from a barn. They stopped at like a farm somewhere, and then a gang of men beat him. Then they put him back on the tent, and they brought the fan with them, the fan from the barn, and then they killed where they put us out the road and killed Emmett, because he asked him one more time to do what he did. So they beat him and shot him when he was alive, and then he died from shot. And then they did the extra stuff like cutting his eyes out and cutting his tongue and stuff like that. They did that after he died, to like try to not have any DNA or like recognition of him. But yeah, and then he ended up floating in the river, and somebody saw him. Some kids saw him, discovered him down the road or whatever, because they were in a town near where the part of the town where nearly majority Black people live too. So they ended up finding him. So if white people found him, we probably wouldn't even know where he was. So yeah, and thank God for his mama was like, I won't let them know what they did to her, what they did to my baby. And it's sad that people have so much hate and so much violence towards Black people. Like, I'm wondering what they did with his like eyes and stuff. Like, did they eat them? Because white people would eat Black people's like food. They would eat. Like, I don't understand. You know, the hate towards Black people. Like, I don't want to say understand, like, oh, when slavery happened, they wanted to make it a business and own people and all that and make it a business, which I don't want to say I understand that. Like the way they did Black people slavery, the way they did other slaves when they used to have slavery back like in European days and stuff like that, Roman days, is highly different than how they treated Black people. And it's just sad. Like, I don't understand what the hate sparked from to be so vile and cruel to somebody. Like, there's no justifiable reason to be so hateful and cruel. And I guess it just shows people how people can act and be when they feel powerful, when they feel like the gods on earth.
For real. All right, so to Caucasian people who's like, oh, it's only happened a couple times in history where white people have done this. I just want to say, man, this don't used to happen every day. Like they used to have gatherings, like they call it picnics, where they used to
Mm-hmm.
go get black people and hang them from trees, and this happened
Yes, like it was a
every day,
fair, like it was an event to torture black people. Like,
for real. But certain like once a month they used to have it. Like they used to call all around the state so everybody could come watch it. But
mm-hmm.
every day they did it, and it's like the reason why y'all think it's like, oh, it only happens a little bit because they only told y'all a little bit of it. But it's like, bro, that's gonna happen every day, and I'm talking about after slavery was abolished. Like even if you think about it, they abolished slavery, but still made people like you can only eat here, you can only drink here, you can't eat where the white people eat at. That's still slavery, bro. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
slavery, but that's still racism.
And we still had
Like
no justice with the police then, segregation and stuff like that. We had nothing.
for real.
The man that invented, I don't know if it's, I don't want to like quote it wrong. Like I think it was something to do with surgery. I think um no blood. He invented the blood transfusion. A black man, and he died because the white hospital wouldn't give him a blood transfusion. And he
Mm-hmm.
invented that for the medical field, changed history. He died because he needed a blood transfusion. Refusing medical care and all that. People still getting killed. Black women are dying from pregnancy because they tell their doctors that, oh, I'm feeling sick. They think black women are exaggerating. They think that we don't feel pain the same way as white people. My pain tolerance is low. Like literally, I was so sick. I think I actually, honestly, I don't want to be like, oh, one of them people, but I swear I literally had COVID like last year. This time in November, I was so sick. Like I couldn't walk. I couldn't, like I was so sick. And I went to the doctor. The lady was like, I think you have like a cold, because she said I had cold symptoms. My throat was hurting, that I couldn't breathe. Like it was awful. It was more than just like a cold. Like I felt awful. Went to the doctor on campus, what we had, right? And she was like, I think you have a cold, but I'm not going to test you or anything. Just go take over the counter or anything. And I still was sick. So stuff like that, people think that we're exaggerating in that. Like I literally almost passed out trying to walk over there to go to the clinic. Like it was a lot, and people don't want to listen to black people about our feelings and stuff like that because they have these false premises of how black people are. Like we're like everybody, we feel everything like everybody else. Only difference between everybody else is just their culture and how they grew up and what they think and their traditions. But everything else, everybody can feel the same thing and all that. So I don't. Y'all need to throw those like misconceptions out the way.
For real. All right, I got one more question for you before I ask
Mm-hmm.
you. You have anything else to say on that topic, or you good?
I'm good.
All right. So my last question is, what is your message for all the black women around the world?
I mean, don't the same thing. Like make sure you things you want to do is what you want to do. Don't tolerate anything. Don't tolerate anything in these relationships because we tend to, as black people in general, we're so used to. Because I guess everything's generational. Like you probably have some traits and some traits from somebody in your family from years ago that you ain't never met before, and they your great times 20 whatever, and everything is passed down. And I feel like just because of slavery we all know how to deal with trauma because it was so familiar to us. We don't know nothing really good or positive. We only know good enough. It was like, and we think that if life is just good enough, we should just settle for that, which is no, we deserve more, and we can gain more out of your relationships, out of your work, out of life. Um, you're not entitled to go through everything everybody else want to go through. Like my mama was trying to get on me because I was like, maybe I probably don't want to have kids myself. I'll probably get like a surrogate, you know, if I still want to have a family one day. She was like, how do you feel like entitled? Da, 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 da. But it's like, do it what you want to do. Things you want to deal with. Like, this your life. Choose what you want to do. Like everybody want to be pro life, but ain't nobody want to be pro pay bills and take care of them kids.
For real. All right, so that's all the questions I have for you, Miss Casual. Okay. Um, if you ever in the future would like to do more interviews, I'm down for it.
Of course, because we
You
gotta do
shoot.
ours. I don't know how you gonna like set up your camera so you can send me the video, but
Just like you set up yours, set it and forget it. No, yeah,
what you
yeah.
mean?
Put it up, leave it
Like
there.
this?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it just like this.
But I was gonna do like my real camera, and then have you in my ear.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got you. I'm gonna be in your ear. I'm gonna be in your ear
Okay.
for sure. I got you.
And then you record like on whatever, and you send
Yeah,
me
I
your
got you.
part.
For sure, I got you.
Yeah, but this was fun. I like the video. But hi, I'm Casual K. Y'all make sure y'all have a casual day. Like, comment, and subscribe to No Tooth Tony interviews or a toothy
Appreciate it.
solution. And subscribe to my channel, Casual K. You know, we got a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
put all your
variety on
links.
there. Have fun and laugh.
I'm
All
gonna
right, hey, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I got you. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna put everything that you send me.
Be putting everything in the link box below so y'all be good. You know, I'm gonna share this interview. We talked about a lot of things. It was I like to say range.